Hi Capricorn, welcome to your February 2020 reading. This is a reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. So all of it may not resonate, or it may. Sometimes when you revisit the video towards the middle or the end of the month, you can start to see themes that you may not have anticipated if you watch the video at the beginning or even before February. So take what resonates and leave the rest, as always with spirituality. So we're going to be using the Psychic Tarot, and also I'm going to draw a card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle as well. My name is Dylan R McCabe, and I am an intuitive healer and tarot and oracle reader, and I also provide astrological birth charts so that people can get a little bit more of an idea of how they work and how they tick. So I really enjoy doing these videos in order to help people to find a little bit more clarity as we move through these swiftly changing times on the planet. So I'm going to draw 3 cards now from the Psychic Tarot. So Capricorn, what have we got for you this month? Okay, so the first card is the solar plexus chakra. Now this is your inner power, this is your inner light. This is the seat of your will, and yeah, it's a very strong power center, and I'm getting the phrase create your own sunshine, or bring your own sunshine. And if you've had any particular kind of heaviness over the past month through January, there's been a lot going on in Capricorn, and maybe that might have brought up some things for you. It might have actually helped you to consolidate a few things. But if you have perhaps been feeling a little bit sluggish or a little bit stagnant, a little bit tired, then it's a really good idea to visualize this energy center, which is here in your solar plexus, just below and between your rib cage, and you can really breathe light into that. I do feel like it's beginning to become more and more strengthened anyway. It's really where you can tap into your power of knowing who you are. This is your, I'm getting the words like the home of your essence. I'm also getting yellow foods as well, so if you can perhaps have lemon juice in your warm water in the morning, have warm water with lemon juice, that's what just came through on a physical level. Eating foods that are yellow like bananas, and also working with yellow crystals. These are all ways that you can strengthen this chakra. And I feel like this is going to be something you're going to need to do in order to move through the rest of the year. You're going to need your willpower to be as strong as possible. I'm going to draw another card for this because I feel, I feel like something else wanted to come through, but I am getting health here. This is material harvest. This is a really, really strong card in the sense that everything that you have desired to create will begin to become manifest. But with having the food here and having the drink as well, that's what I'm picking up on with this, is to introduce things into your diet that are going to help you to strengthen your solar plexus chakra as you build up your will, your power, your momentum as you move into 2020. I'm also getting that this is up here as well. You've got the yellow above his head. So this really feels like becoming aware of your own power, becoming aware of your own power center. becoming aware that actually when you put your mind to something, when you put your willpower towards something, then you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So anything that you want to set your sights on this year, I feel like it's beginning in February. But really, really work on strengthening that chakra. So if you can visualize light there, if you can visualize breathing in light into that chakra, you can also find guided meditations and meditation music or relaxation music that is tuned to the frequency of the solar plexus chakra as well. All of these things can be really helpful. But you're definitely able to focus your will as you move into February and beyond. And this is going to come back to you in material form. And be open to receive as well. I always notice that this man has his hands open and he's really focused inwardly, and as he's focusing on his inner power and focusing on his inner abundance, his inner richness of energy, the outer world is falling in line with that and resonating with that, and then he's open to receiving all of the things that he's wishing to manifest. So although this is February, I don't feel like everything's all going to come in at once this month. However, this is the beginning of that process. So here we have emotional withdrawal. And sometimes in order to recharge our batteries, in order to tap into our true power and potential, we need to spend a little bit of time alone. We need to spend some time in solitude. We need to spend a little bit of time tuning into our own truth, into our own emotions, and I'm picking up on the 8 here as well, and this is an emotions card. It's water, the cups. So I feel like there's an abundance of inner richness of emotion that you can tap into. If you live quite a busy life, maybe even just taking 5 minutes to go and park somewhere pretty, you know, if you've got the car, or if you want to go for a short walk, say you work in an office a lot, or you work in a hospital, or anywhere where you're indoors for a prolonged amount of time, then you can take a little walk out if there are any local parks or gardens, maybe even at home if you have a garden, to spend time outdoors and just breathe in again that kind of energy into your solar plexus, and also allow things to be washed away as well. I'm really getting the sense of the waves in this card. There are things that need to be moved away from, let go of, and they may have been things that have kept you from connecting in with your true power in the past. They may have been maybe emotional attachments that haven't been healthy for you, but in releasing them and healing them, you are opening yourself up to tapping into more of your own power. This can also be a card of cleansing, so it can talk about maybe detox baths, maybe using Epsom salts, sea salts. You can also use bicarbonate of soda in small amounts, using anything, essential oils to bathe and let go of any toxins that may have built up. And again, this can help you to tap into your natural power. If you don't have a bath, you can also use a shower. You can visualize light showering over you, and again you could use the visualization of yellow light. And through all of these healing practices, or changing of diet, connecting with nature, moving more into the heart center as well. The heart is one chakra above the solar plexus chakra, so I feel like she's cradling this energy here, and it's moving upwards into the heart chakra. And she looks very focused as well, and also has the yellow light encircling her face. And she's connected very much to nature. This is the Empress in the traditional tarot. So this is a very earthy card. It's a card of fertility. As you can see, this doesn't necessarily mean fertility as in giving birth to a human being, but it can mean fertility in creation of things that you want to create in your life. And again, and this is a number 3 card as well. So you've got all of this yellow power energy that can be put to good use to create the life that you want to live. It does require a lot of focus and to shut out distractions, and that's what I'm getting from this emotional withdrawal as well. Sometimes we need to take time away from distractions in order to tap into the energy that wants to rise and, you know, give birth to the things that we want to bring into our lives. So Capricorn, if you are feeling a little bit run down, then I really do suggest using any of the methods or things that I've suggested in this video to connect with the power that you have within you to create worlds, which we all have within us. We are all connected to, you know, the same energy that creates everything in the universe. So this could be a very, very strong time for you to connect with your manifesting abilities. A very strong time for you in terms of personal power. This all needs to be cultivated, so it won't come about by itself. This needs to be invited, it needs to be cultivated, as I said, and needs to be worked with. Magic doesn't always just show up in our lives. We do need to tune ourselves to the frequency of that by raising our own energy. So let's pull a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is the Jaguar card, is you are fully protected while you're doing this. It's a very protective card. It's a 2 and an 8, which adds to 10, which is a number 1 card. So this is a new beginning in moving forwards. I'm getting here as well. Again, there's a sphere, which reminds me of the chakra. There's a tinge of yellow there. But also, as we move into accepting greater light into our lives and focusing on building the light within us, it can flush out some shadows. So perhaps there might be some fears that surface, or there might be, excuse me, some memories that might not feel particularly pleasant. However, Jaguar is a very strong protective energy, so anything that you're moving through that might bring up any fear or discomfort, you're actually well protected. And you're in a really, really good place to be able to make any changes that you need to make. Anything that you need to move away from, you can be very much supported while you're doing this. Yeah, I'm getting, because this looks like the moon, I'm getting quite a strong mother energy, which is what I'm getting here as well. So either you will be bringing forth your own inner kind of motherhood energy, which you will be extending to your own children, or this is your inner nurturing of self, where you can be your own mother and your own caretaker. And this again brings up this protective element of the Jaguar, and the Jaguar is black in this picture. So that is, the black is, you know, representation of the feminine, the yin energy, and that nurturing protective energy. So know that as you're moving forwards into your power, although it could feel a little bit wobbly at times, you are well protected and taken care of. So thank you for watching this video, Capricorn. I hope some of this resonated and that it's been helpful. If you'd like to contact me to book in for your own personal reading, then you can contact me through one of the links below. I have a website and various social media platforms. I am also on Patreon, so if you would like to go and support me there and become a patron, you can click the link, head over and see what I'm offering, and yeah, just anything kind of given in that sense through Patreon comes to me and helps me to provide more of these videos and to carry on with the work that I do in the world. So I really, really appreciate anything that comes my way through Patreon. And yes, thank you so much for watching. I will speak to you all next month, sending you lots of love. Peace.